bitch, I pull my own stunts. Fast money coming in, but I still stack it up. She say I talk big shit, but I still back it up. I cut shorty off if she start acting up. Blood move a little work, but he don't move as fast as us. SGMG, I'm pretty sure you heard of us. 90-day grind, I'm on day 41. I ain't stepping out, cause I've been putting bread up. Ain't nothing on my mind but the grind, the hustle. Tryna put it up so I can make the shit double, triple. Niggas broke, pockets on cripple. It's simple, but these niggas still don't get it. I live this real shit that I be spittin'. Since a little nigga always had the vision. I just had to stop fucking with niggas that didn't fit it. Out of town every month, that's probably why they say I'm trippin'. I don't stress about a thing, cause I'm always having motion. I get fired in a plane, throwing drippin', never posted. Sippin' on champagne, you know that's my magic potion. Baby don't know my name, but I got her wide open. Put the money up so quick, feel like it's coming slow. When I ain't got no bread on me, I feel uncomfortable. How you say you really got it, but can't put your brother on? Turn myself into a boss, ain't no one show me the ropes. Baby say I do the most, but I don't think I do enough. Smoking in a drop top, plotting on running it up. Niggas want my spot, but I'm tryna level up. All the bitches want us, cause they don't want no runners up. Big OG, bitch, I pull my own stunts. Fast money coming in, but I still stack it up. She say I talk big shit, but I still back it up. I cut shorty off if she start acting up. Blood move a little work, but he don't move as fast as us. SGMG, I'm pretty sure you heard of us. 90-day grind, I'm on day 41. I ain't stepping out, cause I've been putting bread up. I'm getting money now, they say I'm acting funny now. I got my own work, don't need no one to front me now. You can't be my bottom bitch, but you could be my bust down. Keep it G and show me love when I come around. I'm the realest nigga shorty ever been with. Said she love the life I live, cause a nigga been lit. Sharks in a fish tank, nigga, I'm a big fish. Before you jump in that water, know how deep it get. Big OG, bitch, I pull my own stunts. Fast money coming in, but I still stack it up. She say I talk big shit, but I still back it up. I cut shorty off if she start acting up. Blood move a little work, but he don't move as fast as us. SGMG, I'm pretty sure you heard of us. 90-day grind, I'm on day 41. I ain't stepping out, cause I've been putting bread up.
Who the hell is supposed to be your Lord and Savior, Tom Hanks from Castaway? See, y'all gonna have to stop encouraging these people to do whatever they want to do. Some people take
What it is, what it do, what's good? It's your main man, T8DAGR81 here, coming at you with another amazing haircut interview with my main man, Marvin Hunter. We're gonna rap about some Navy stuff, some comedy, you know, just life in general. This is a good dude, man. He funny as hell. He run these ATL streets, and he been doing comedy for over 20 years. We were in Hawaii together and didn't know each other. We knew each other's people. We probably been in some of the same parties and clubs and gatherings and never really had a real connection. You know what I'm saying? There may even be some pictures of us in a group of 25 people, and we both in it, and didn't realize who, know each other. Because he was doing comedy back then. I wasn't. I was a Navy cat, but you know what I'm saying? We caught up out here in Atlanta, and we started doing, he's been doing comedy. I started doing comedy, had pleasure of, getting acquainted with this brother. He's a real cool dude, very intelligent, very insightful, you know what I'm saying? And I was glad he came through for an interview and everything. I'm sitting outside. I'm all the way over here, like Hateville, getting some, I'm getting an alarm system put on my car. I bought it a long time ago. And I just tired of it sitting in the back of my car, so I actually got time to sit down and do it. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to let them do it. It take like an hour and a half, 2 hours to do that shit. So I pulled up to sit down and just sit here. I came and brought a chair. He told me to be here at 9:30 in the morning, so I just came and set up my chair and came on out here. I just gave up a day at the gym to come handle this. because it was just lingering. If you like me, you hate lingering stuff. You know what I mean? What's going on? Crazy. Talking about you got a war going on over there in Israel. That shit's crazy. You're hearing these, that's white on white crime. So you got, white people complaining about white people being white people to white people. And to hear these people say, you're slaughtering innocent people. Yeah, I feel you. It's fucked up, ain't it? They've been doing it to black people for 400 years. I mean, whatever. I get it. The NBA tournament, I don't know. It's the regular season. There are no more games than they normally have. They just got it broke up to where you get a cup. You get $500,000 if you're in the first place, $200,000 if you're in the second place, $100,000 if you're in the third place, $50,000 in the last place, and it's just broke everybody up in five. What I really believe, you can look that up on YouTube. What I believe is that it's an incentive to keep people from managing the load of the season. They got the load management shit to where players sit out for most of the season. Toward the end of the season, they start playing so they can get warmed up for the playoffs. And then some players that's on the team that ain't gonna win, they just don't even trip. They ain't tripping on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, some players got these clauses, and I ain't gonna call nobody out like Kawhi Leonard or nothing and say he started it, and then Anthony Davis perfected it. You know what I'm saying? But they already said they trying to come up with shit to try to get people to be more involved in the season. People don't even watch. I watch basketball all season. I watch preseason. You know what I'm saying? But you're trying to get people to watch basketball. But then you also trying to keep the players playing because, they get guaranteed money whether they play or not. That's guaranteed bread. It ain't like football where you miss a game, you get paid. So it's like they got to get them their money, so we got to figure out a way to make them play. They said if you don't play 62 games or something like that, then you can't even be considered for like MVP or any postseason awards. And then they throwing this tournament in here to make sure that we can get people's full energetic participation instead of people just playing it soft so that they can just get what they're trying to, be in shape for the final. This is going to force you guys to stay in shape, stay on point, play hard, try to do something special to be in shape and prepare for the season in its whole. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys be taking time off, and it's boring. Hell, LeBron James come to the city once a year. Comes to the city once a year, and he taking that day off, and you done saved up all your money to bring your kids out to see, LeBron, and he's sitting in civilian clothes. So it's like, that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? The West Coast teams only come to the East Coast for 2 games, and if you on the same coast, you play 4, 2 there, 2 there. But this is supposed to get the players a little bit more energetic or a little bit more enthused to be out on the floor during the season. So we'll see how it goes. But that's that. The NFL, shouts out to the Detroit Lions. That's my favorite team. They're doing really well this year. I hope they make it to the Super Bowl. It's just a lot going on in the news. It's the first, just to date it, it's like this is the first week of November. Veterans Day is coming up in a couple days. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be stuff like that. So it's going down. It's chilly. See, I'm hooded up. I got me a cut. You know what I mean? Cut my hair off. It's been a while. It's been about a year. So, I'm trying to see if there's anything else I want to throw on the front of this video before we get to it. But without any further ado, you know what I'm saying? Here's an interview between me and the marvelous Marvin Hunter. You get the shadow fade all the time.
And line up
You ain't got to take out the top. Just clean all this shit up back here.
Who normally cut it?
This shit dude, Kobe. But you know, I be traveling all the time, so I get
Yeah,
a
so you
haircut
can get cuts
wherever
everywhere.
I get it.
Fuck up a whole barbershop. Oh shit, it's Marv. You know what I'm saying? What's up,
Don't
ladies
be
and
that.
gentlemen?
I just, you know what I'm saying? Wherever I am.
We back in the building with one of my favorite comedians in the world. My shipmate, goddamn, the marvelous Marvin Hunter. You can see
What
him.
they do? What they do?
He got the best videos on goddamn on the internet right now.
Fuck with me, comedian Marvin H1 on Instagram.
You know what I'm saying? What in the wild, wild world of fucked
Yeah,
up
yeah.
shit is going on? And he can't say what he want to say. This is a sailor.
Yeah,
so he tries to keep it
tried
together for the show. But yeah,
tried.
man, it's a pleasure having you here, man. Welcome to GameTyme. At GameTyme, we appreciate entrepreneurs, hustlers, niggas that got it out the mud, doing their thing.
Yeah.
And the things that you say can be beneficial to a young nigga about to quit,
Yeah.
or a young nigga struggling to get going, and whatever it is, you know, because the hustle is applied to everything.
Yeah.
Anything you grinding for has the same application rules. Get up and do it every day, no matter how you feel.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
So, how long you been doing comedy?
I've been doing comedy now professionally since 2010.
Oh, you a seasoned OG.
Yeah, so I retired from the military.
So
Went full time.
Would you say you was a funny dude in the military? Was you that dude that quarters talking shit had everybody?
Oh yeah, definitely. You know how it is, man. You gotta break up the monotony, so somebody gotta, you know what I'm saying, say the crazy shit.
Right. I mean, I was a bosun mate, so you know I'm standing in front of quarters, ripping all these deck seamen coming to work late,
Yeah.
whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And my first time doing comedy, I was in 6th grade,
Really?
talent show, and I think it was like 6th grade I was 85, 86. No, less than 10th grade. You 10, right? 6th grade, so yeah, about 84, 85.
Yeah.
So I'd seen Delirious. My dad let me watch that. I'd watch Bill Cosby himself sitting in the chair or whatever.
Yeah.
I'd watch those two. So I had one gray suit, and it was kind of like the gray suit Eddie Murphy had in 48 Hours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I want to do comedy. My mama was like, comedy? You want to get on jokes? Tell jokes? I was like, yeah. And I ain't talk about nothing. I just mimicked all the teachers. You know,
Okay.
everybody got teachers that's funny. So I'm I roasted the teachers. Shout out Mr. Van Lowe. He used to be a principal. He used to blink all the time and with yourself. Get in your class with yourself. I was like, I did that. So the crowd went crazy. A couple other teachers and shit. So I only needed to do 4 or 5 minutes, but
So were you the class clown of your class?
yeah, definitely. I was definitely. And I think about, so like, when you raise your kids and they start doing the same shit you did, you can just look at it like, dog, this shit is not hereditary. It can't be.
I can say that I wasn't the class clown. I wasn't the class clown.
You don't come off as a class clown. You actually come off as the smart kid that's tired of niggas disrupting the class while you trying to get it
I
done.
was that dude, but I liked to laugh. So I was the assistant of the class clown.
So whatever
So
you
I
say,
would point him in the direction of the bullshit, and then I would go watch. I'll go watch it happen. I like to laugh actually more than I like to make people laugh, man. I love some stupid shit,
what?
foolish shit, man. I want to see goofy shit.
Yeah. And then you just translate that on stage. Man, you had me dying in the back of that comedy club Tuesday when he was talking about your son get caught, nigga, by the principal.
Yeah, because my nigga son got caught. He want advice like, yo, I'm the wrong person, dog. Like to ask what I'm gonna do. You
I
know
don't
what I'm
do that. When people come here, I could definitely turn their jokes.
Yeah.
into my shit.
Yeah.
Dog, what am I supposed to do, dog? I was in the gym today talking to an old man. He said, man, my boy's 70 years old, man. He got a curfew. His lady made him sleep in the car because he came home after at 9:30.
And he's 70?
He's 73.
Man,
that don't get right.
His dick been in the jar a long time ago, dog.
Man, she said he said, man, they got fuck days.
Man.
Friday's a fuck day. The bitch started arguing with me on Friday. So now I can't get the fuck day for this week. I was like, what? You still chasing 75-year-old pussy niggas?
Wow.
And the gym, man,
I go to the gym every morning. You got that 8 o'clock run.
Yeah.
That's where all the funniness at. Cause that's where all the entrepreneurs at.
Yeah.
Niggas that drive trucks. So they all in there. And some of the stories, hell, I be sometimes the funniest nigga in there because I be in that bitch talking buku shit. I be fresh off my morning workout juice.
Yeah.
And it just be hilarious. Then you go in the sauna, they be talking crazy in there. But that gym experience is something I think everybody got to get into.
But you get around, anytime you get a bunch of dudes around and testosterone is flowing, it's always a good time.
Yeah.
And that's what women don't understand. They don't understand that shit.
Like,
they criticize that shit to our toxic masculinity. We don't criticize when they be out there going to the mall, spend 6 hours in the mall. My wife be tripping on, you don't want to go to the mall? Me? Hell no. And fuck off a whole day. Nah, I go shopping, I know what I want. I go in there, get what I want, I come out.
Right, you did the math all the way over there.
I did the math already over there. I don't give a fuck about no deals. Like she'll fucking go here. Well, let me go down to this store, see if they can beat that deal. I don't give a fuck. That's why I work. That's why I got money. And if I want something, I go get it. I come out of there.
I don't wait for no gifts. If I buy you a gift, you getting that gift when I get out the store.
And that's why when you get a bunch of dudes together and testosterone is flowing, man, you know, being in the military, we miss that. That's home for us.
So
that's home.
How long you and Rodney sit outside the club last? Because I was like, man, I'm leaving. I know this is the time.
Oh, actually, it was a short night for us because I ain't had no jacket and it got cold, so I dipped. Rodney still was there though. He still was there talking to some people. But we have sat out there till like almost 4 in the morning before.
But that is golden time of the day for comedians.
Oh yeah.
The golden time of the day for comedians is after everybody that did their time on stage.
Yep.
We all sitting outside the club in that circle.
Shooting the shit. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's a great time. And that's where a lot of the game is delivered. You know, if you there long enough and they give a fuck about you, they'll tell you where you can improve.
Yep.
You know, so to be welcomed in those circles is important and helpful. So, and if you are welcome in there, that says a lot about who you are to the game.
Yep. It's I tell people all the time, man, young comics, I say that after the show, little roundabout shit be the highlight of the shit. I enjoy that much as I do on stage, you know what I'm saying?
Because I believe that inside all comedians want to be funny to comedians.
Yeah.
Because the minute you come back to the lunch table, nigga, we on your ass. What the fuck
on
is that
your
shit?
fucking ass, nigga. And that's why I always say they need to bring back bullying in school, nigga. And they release these bullies back into the wild, man. They serve the purpose.
Oh my
you know what I'm saying? Because niggas will roast the shit out your ass. It kept you within due bounds. Because you know if you do some fuck shit, they on your ass.
And see, because I'm going to tell you what happened. Because women started raising these young men.
Yep.
When a kid goes home and say, Marvin was fucking with me all day, you was helping that man.
Yeah.
His mama gonna come up to the school like, this nigga Marvin been bullying my goddamn son, and y'all better do something about it.
Yep. You wasn't there to do that back in the day.
No, your mama up here?
Man, this nigga that brought his mama up here, nigga. Oh, nigga, it's about to be so much worse, nigga. It's about to be so much worse, bro.
Nigga gonna be sitting in the lunchroom by the retirement.
Nigga, we have standards, nigga.
Nations. White nations. Now we start the deportation. White nations. White nations. Closed borders. Now we start the deportation.
What in the wild, wild world of Santa Claus need a hip replacement is going on here today? If you don't get your ass out here waddling down the damn street like a penguin, there's a home health nurse right now knocking at the door waiting to take you to damn therapy. Hey, you know damn well your ass ain't cleared to be goddamn marching and you out here rabble-rousing for racism. You don't go goddamn get in that red suit and sit your damn ass down and ask them children what they want for Christmas? I know damn well your orthopedic surgeon ain't clear this. But racism is life. Racism is life. And who you got back there? Who's your buddy back there? Who wound up at the wrong march? Because he look like he dressed for a Civil War reenactment. Is that Robert E. Lee? I bet you them folk down the plant don't know you done took a PTO day to come down here and participate in this foolishness. I see you got your Confederate issued duster there. What do you have of that? Do you have your trusted musket? Come on, Johnny Reb. Talk to me now. Need to have your stupid waterhead ass somewhere goddamn writing a letter back to your family on the farm. That's what you need to be doing. Dearest Delilah May, it has been a whole fortnight since I found the courage to put pen to paper.
That's why I had a conversation with motherfuckers like, you know, niggas always talk about who the GOAT is for basketball. You know, I'm a Michael Jordan nigga through and through. I don't give a fuck. My age won't let me say nothing different. But a nigga gonna tell me, say, man, why Kareem Abdul-Jabbar ain't never mentioned? Nigga, wasn't nobody trying to do no sky hook in high school. Nigga, you won't get no pussy if you was doing that bullshit ass sky hook in high school. Nigga,
on reverse layups,
this
nigga.
niggas getting this bitch ass high percentage shot.
Kareem though, he did have on shell toe Adidas. You ain't really trying to do too much jumping.
Them hoes wasn't fucking with you if you was doing no motherfucking niggas trying to dunk, nigga. Motherfucker trying to sky. Yeah, niggas don't want sky hooking, man. You won't get no pussy if you was sky hooking. I don't want to hear that shit. Jordan was a whole vibe.
Jordan was, and I think I'm a Piston fan, so I say Jordan was built because of the bad boys.
Yeah, they beat the shit out. He had to learn. He had to learn.
I got to do something in there. I can't just go straight in there.
He had to learn, bro.
So you got a favorite place to perform? I don't want you to shut down your followers, because I did see the video you made saying, you know, I could sell tickets, and turned around, that bitch was packed.
Yeah, that was here in Atlanta, but I say, man, probably my market, if I say like my best market, is probably Stardome, man.
Where is that at?
In Alabama, in Birmingham.
I've seen people on the Stardome stage. I forgot where it was.
Yep.
So Alabama's a good place to go do comedy.
I got a good following now.
Did you go to school in Alabama?
No. I got kicked out of college and went to the Navy.
What college did you go to?
Hines Community College, nigga. That's why I mother didn't get kicked out. Because I want to go to HBCU, and my sister fucked it up for me because she got to school and didn't do what she's supposed to do. So when I came along, my dad be like, you ain't finna fuck my money off, and I'm gonna, you gonna go up there and fuck up. I'm gonna send your ass to community college. We gonna see what you gonna do first.
See.
And then, nigga, I got to community college and just rebelled and ain't give a fuck, and we was smoking weed and fighting and then I got kicked out. And I still was going down there every day. I was, my dad and them ain't know that I wasn't even in school no more. And then when the little grades come out, it was all incomplete. My dad, my mom ain't go to college. My dad went for a minute, but they ain't know that mean eyes. And so my dad was like, you gonna pull these goddamn eyes up? Oh, you gonna go take your ass work at the plant? Nigga, I'm not finna work no motherfucking plant. Nigga, you crazy as hell. I went straight to the Navy recruit and told them, man, get me out of here.
My granddaddy came to see me. I was in the 12th grade. I had about a strong C+ average. Goddamn.
Yeah.
I told myself I was going to the Navy in the fucking 9th grade, because I had already said I was gonna be a barber. And 8 years old, I'm sitting in the barber shop. Nigga pull his wad out. I'm like, counting this nigga pocket like, yo, he ain't gotta pay nobody. That goes straight to him. Mm-hmm. I'm doing that. Then it was like, I know I ain't going to college because I'm just gonna fuck all them bitches up in there and get everybody pregnant. So, and then 2 recruiters was walking down the hallway. Like a damn commercial. They in their blues, and they got their white gloves. I said, that's what I'm finna do.
Yeah.
I'm going to the Navy. And it was a wrap. My pops had went, my cousin was in. That's what I'm gonna do. So I didn't give a shit about no damn college counselor. Just give me all these C's and D's. Let me get the fuck out of here, please.
Yeah.
And I done went to college way more than the straight A students that went and dropped out later. You go to college in your 30s is different than going at 19, 20.
Yeah.
So, but I knew I wanted to go to the Navy because I knew I wanted to be doing this at 50. Chilling. Now the comedy came along. I never would have thought I was going to be a comedian, but my brother started doing it. And when you get out, so when you got out, did you have to go through the seriousness part of it? Like, I'm too serious to be up there cracking jokes because I was in the military.
No, because I was doing it while I was in the military.
Well, yeah. So
I was doing it. I was already open micing, while I was in.
See, I started out because I was like, man, I ain't no motherfucking play toy. Because I was a Bosa mate. We had a different demeanor. But then my comedy don't come from a goofy place. And that's another thing. Your comedy don't come from a goofy place.
Yeah.
You're not a goofy nigga on stage. You a nigga that's tired of looking at goofy shit.
Yeah. I'm the reporter.
Like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yep.
And that's a big lane for people. So I don't believe there's an age on comedy. I believe I have the advantage because I've lived a bunch of lives. Yeah. I started off an alley cat, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And here, you know what I'm saying? I have a whole, man, I talking about a bad marriage that went through, baby mama shit. I got plenty. I ain't even got to that shit yet.
Yeah.
So, my brother started doing it, and I'm like, well, he gonna need somebody to go on the road with him when he get going. He gonna need an opener, so let me get right. So I can be his opener. And, that was what it did it for me. But now I just find so much, joy in being able to go up on there and do it.
Yeah.
I done got past the phase of having material and just staring at the back wall
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It is. It's therapeutic, man.
I know you lying. You better be. You better be lying. Huh? You did what now? See, this one or two things. This one or two things. Either he got money that I can't even wrap my brain around. This what they say. More money, more problem. I need to know them kind of problems. I'm tired of poor people problems. I'm tired of them problems. I'm familiar with them. I need to know these kind of problems. And where I can turn down $5 million because them folks don't want me to smoke. I want to know them kind of problem. Now either he got money like that, or this nigga was high as astronaut farts when they called to negotiate a deal. It's either one or two. It's one or two. Either way, he needs ass beat. Either way, he needs ass beat. You mean to mother what? They could have told me, Marvin, you ain't allowed to drink no beverages while you're there. I would have sucked on spit the whole goddamn time. Give me some apple slices and some peaches. I'll suck on them. I get the.
So how long would you say you've been a traveling comic?
I probably did my first road gig while I still was active duty. Probably 2009.
So what were you and where did you go? How far was the travel? Because clearly you got to go to work in one of these days.
It was Nick Lewis. Nick Lewis had a spot up in Wilmington, North Carolina. I was stationed in Charleston, South Carolina.
Shout out to Charleston.
And
was you on the weapons base?
At the school, the submarine,
Okay.
in Goose Creek. And I traveled up there. That was my first road gig. And I want to say it was me, Nick, and Doodoo Brown.
Shout out to Doodoo Brown. And
That
you
was
still
my
be wearing them brown dickies?
Nah. But that was my first road gig. But I had been house host at the Columbia Comedy House in Columbia, South Carolina. I had been doing that since late 2008, early 2009.
Did you do a lot of? Now this gentleman the degree of separation in the world means somebody you know somebody that know somebody that you know.
Yeah.
Somebody you know somebody that you know. Now they say the world is about 10 degrees separation. 10 degrees.
Yeah.
And we'll say the Navy is 3.
Yeah.
Every third person
all
you
gonna
know,
know somebody.
know somebody that know was on the ship you was on.
Yep.
Me and this man was in Hawaii together at the same time. Didn't know it. We
Yeah.
may have even crossed paths. We definitely
I'm
been
sure.
in the same
I'm sure
clubs.
we crossed paths. Yeah.
Because everybody go to the all-nighters. And it ain't but that one place.
Yeah, ain't but one place.
You know what I'm saying? We probably been
Shout
in the
out to
same
Hickam
room.
Air Force Base,
Shout
man.
out to
All
Hickam.
nighters.
If you ever go to Hickam and you see them black dots on the wall, that's because they never fixed the wall that got attacked.
The building ain't there no more.
Damn, they took down all the
Well, I'm sorry. The building is still there, but they had stopped doing it. They built a new building on the other side of the base, but now the military then took all-nighters away. There's no such thing as all-nighters, no branches, nowhere.
What
And I
happened,
think
fights?
I don't fucking know.
'Cause we
It's
was
the
always
stupidest
chilling.
shit. It's the dumbest shit because, that's somewhere safe where, you could drink, man.
it's
You
for
know what
the
I'm saying?
military
You could drink, and they did away with it. I just don't understand that.
Yeah, I was in Hawaii, and I was stationed on K-Bay for 9/11.
Yeah.
So I'm on Schofield. Barracks. I had just broke up with my gal. I'm on Schofield Barracks with this new little honey dip. I spent the night with her. And you know how Schofield Barracks is. That's basically the projects.
Yeah.
I woke up because her roommate was like, damn, you see that shit going on in New York? So I wake up at 6 in the morning like, what? Thinking I zoomed all the way over to K-Bay.
Yeah.
And they had us driving boats in Kaneohe Bay, thinking that somebody finna scuba dive from
Yeah, man,
the other
it was
side.
crazy.
Like, finna scuba
The
dive over
island
these
was
broke-ass
so
P3s.
crazy that day, man.
That's when they put the gates on the fucking bases.
Yep.
I'm looking at Facebook, man. This nigga over here, burnt out, 25 years old, 9 off. I hope you fall in the water and drown, motherfucker. You on this goddamn pills. I'm trying to stay woke. I walked in here, he was sitting in the crane, sliding, boy, knocked out. I thought he was dead. Now he fighting the Sandman. Ain't nothing like a heroin knot. Hey man, for all you kids out there, man, just stick to smoking weed. Leave your parents' pills alone, man. He can't even stay woke. Look at him. He's gonna drop his head and hit that motherfucking water and he's gonna drown. Yeah, he's gone. Gone. And we gonna sit here and watch this nigga hit the water. Okay. Yeah. Over with. Over with. These kids on these drugs, boy. I guess that's a good feeling when you sit in a hot tub. High. With a perk 9. Pop a perk 30. Gone. Ain't no damn shit. Look at it. I know you feel good, nigga. I know you feel good, nigga. I used to take Percocet when I was sick, when I had pain, when I had surgery. This nigga popping them bitches like Skittles.
You was down there for that?
Yeah. I remember
Where was you
9/11.
stationed at?
I was stationed on Pearl Harbor. I remember 9/11.
You was on shore duty?
Shore duty, yeah. Yep. I was a planner, structural planner over there, and I remember it well because, you know, I got woke up by the phone ringing, and it was my boy's wife, and she was screaming on the phone.
From overseas?
Nah, she there, and
was
she
local.
just was screaming, "They attacking us! They
Why the fuck
attacking
is she
us!"
calling you?
Bruh, we was good friends. All of us
Word.
was good friends. Me and my wife, his wife. And she said, "They attacking us. Turn the TV on. They attacking us." So I'm just waking up. You know, you grog. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. You say they attacking us. Nigga, I remember I got up with
stayed
her
at base
on the
housing,
phone.
Ben?
Base housing, right on that golf course. And I got up, and nigga, I'm looking out the window, nigga, across the golf course, thinking this motherfucker
don't
thinking
see
somebody
shit.
coming, like, for real. I remember, like, because I ain't woke up good. You screaming on the fucking phone. She like, turn TV on, turn TV on. And then when I turned TV on, that's when I seen it.
Yeah, and see, they were showing it. I'm like, wait a minute, that don't even look real. I swear to God, my first statement, because they showed it 100 times. You get it in Hawaii, they done showed it 50,000 times. So you looking ain't no way no motherfucking airplane that small.
Yeah.
Why the wings ain't fall off? I'm doing this in the Bears. Like, why the wings ain't fall off? This is some bullshit, man. It's
crazy,
a movie.
man. It was crazy. And I
It's a
remember
movie.
calling work, and they would just say, am I supposed to come in? They say, stay put till we figure this out. Don't come in. Stay put. Just don't leave your house. Stay by your phone. Stay put.
Nah,
And
the boat mates was like, yo, get out here and get these fucking boats in the water.
Yeah.
Boats?
But being a planner, like, we just, what we gonna do? Ain't no planning going on, so they were like, stay put. And then we end up.
I got bucket listed
carving
that day.
Oh, yeah?
Bucket listed is when somebody, I'll say bucket listed is when somebody you don't expect to want some sex from pulls up to get something. Like, bitch, I'm on the boat driving. My shift is over at midnight. So they was like, Tate, man, you got somebody here visiting. Now, I'm on the fucking K-Bay. K-Bay is basically waterfront op. So we got a bunch of BM2s with the glasses and, we wore shorts.
Yeah.
So these niggas is tan boys. You know what I'm saying? Beach boys. White boys, real cool. Then they got all the bitches, hair like Johnny Bravo.
Yeah.
And so it's this fine-ass white girl that stay in the barracks. And she's like an air debt female, so she's an airman something, but she pulls up like, where Tate at? I'm in the boat. They're like, Tate, you got a visitor on the quarter. I'm like, a visitor? Who the fuck visited me during this time? And I pull up as her drunk ass. She on the quarter deck drunk as shit. Like, wow. What time you get off? Now, mind you, all the white boys standing around looking, who's this? Like, I'm like, she said, what time you get off? They said, you can go now. I said, I'm gonna go now. Well, I'll meet you at the barracks.
Wow.
And we went to the barracks. And she gave it to me like this is world
They
about
like
to
the
end.
world about to end, bro.
She put it on me. Now, she was a white girl. This is around Blue Crush. Remember that movie came out?
Yeah.
And they had the fine-ass girls on it. She was one of them girls, so she had body.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that was the last. And I would claim, every time I say I had sex with a white girl, I'm going to call it rape. She came down and took advantage of me because I had just got off a long watch of driving boats in the bay. And she came to my room drunk and something happened. So shit was hilarious.
Something happened.
My brother came to visit me. He tried to take her out. He's like, man, that girl like you, dog. You need to go ahead and fuck her. I'm like, nah, man, she live in the barracks. And the rule was you never fuck nobody live in the barracks with you. Because they got the window every time they see somebody at your door. And she came over there and put it on me that night. That's when I found out white girls are real dramatic when it comes to sexual activity. Overly dramatic. This was like 2000.
Man,
this is 9/11.
That shit was fun, man. Over there, man. Hawaii. Man. I like I said, I was bitter Because my dad wouldn't let me go to HBCU. I wanted to go to Alcorn or Jackson State. I didn't really give a fuck. Cause my whole thing, I wanted a major
Say
be
Alcorn.
Alcorn or Jackson State.
That's Mississippi. Where you from?
Mississippi.
What part of Mississippi?
Vicksburg.
Vicksburg,
Mississippi. Kind of right. That was almost the same distance from Alcorn I am from Jackson State. Jackson State a little bit closer. But I wanted to go to one of them because, man, my whole thing, I wanted to major in being Q-Dog. That's all I wanted to be, man. High school. That's all I want to be, is Omega, man.
Shout out to the Q-Dogs. I play on the basketball team, a 35 and up league with all Q-Dogs. They come and get me every year to play with them. They said, man, we can put you on. I said, man, I'm not going through the Spike Lee shit, bro.
Yeah.
He said, you ain't got to do that. We going through you got paperwork. So I said, man, I think I'm too old to be joining y'all dudes, man.
Man, look, so when I got, I was bitter a little bit because I still talk to my friends all the time at home, and they tell me about all they getting into this, that, and other. Man, I got out of A school and went and landed in Hawaii, and I don't know what the fuck they were thinking because, dude, it was like 13 of us, everybody ages from 18 to like 21. 13
so that was your first shore duty?
Yeah.
So how long had you been on the ship as an HT?
No. My first due station was shore.
Oh, so that's okay.
Yeah, so I was in Hawaii.
Right,
and work with repair, and it's like all of us from the South. Everybody from Mississippi, Alabama, Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas. And man, you know how much hell we was reeking?
That's the dirt.
Oh my God.
Hey, listen, man. New Orleans, Mississippi, Alabama. Georgia boys wild as fuck too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Florida boys wild as fuck. That was my favorite circle. Because they say Mayport was the #1 spot in the South.
Yeah.
That's my first duty station. I was on the Leyte Golf. I was on there when they had the wreck in 96, and then they did a home port ship to Virginia in 97.
Yeah.
But everybody from the South was there. On Thanksgiving, they let all the brothers from the South go in the mess decks and cook Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
And they would do that once a month on cruise just because y'all Southern boys can fry some chicken.
Man.
I don't know what the fuck it was, dog.
What? Let me tell you, man. I mean, we had so much fun. And I remember calling back, I always kept in touch with my niggas at the crib. And they would tell me about that bullshit they were doing. Nigga, I say, man, that little cheery shit y'all doing, nigga, let me tell you about my weekend. Man. And man, they fucking, you can hear they jaw hit the ground through the phone, man.
For real.
Man, we was over there fucking wildin'.
And Hawaii is a terrible place for a nigga under 25.
Oh man, dude, we over
back
there.
then we was getting paid for it. Now they didn't cut the money and everything.
And the base was wide open. And all the chicks could come on the base, dog. Like anybody can come on the base. It wasn't no fucking restrictions, dude.
Shout out to Gussie Lamore. Shout out to the sports dome on Schofield.
Gussie Lamore.
Shout out to the sports dome on the
and rumors.
Shout out to
rumors, man.
Man, our trip to rumors. Our club night was crazy anyway.
Yeah.
We had to get up every Saturday morning, go hoop. First of all, we hoop Friday. We can't go to the club till we get 5 wins. Then we go to the club. Stay out to the club about 3 o'clock. Get up the next morning, head over to Wheeler Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Hoop in that brown gym.
Yeah.
We get 5 wins, we come home and niggas do their laundry, wash their cars, and we going to rumors tonight.
Yeah.
So pregame is pregame, and it's like we all caravanning down there. Because you don't want to drive with a car full of dudes, because what if you pick up a fumble?
Yeah.
You pick up a fumble, you don't want to have these giggling niggas in the back
seat.
Man.
Yeah, man.
So, it was too much. Then you pull up, go to the valet, everybody lined up outside. You go to the door, you dap the dude $20, get in, don't have to stand in line. It was
What year you make it to Hawaii?
I got there March 2000. March 2000.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to see what all club was jumping.
It was Eurasia,
Gussie's,
Zanzibar, Rumors.
Yeah. Schofield and Hickam.
Schofield, Hickam, but the Sports Dome.
Yeah, Sports Dome, yeah.
And they had a little something going on K-Bay. They had their base club going on a little bit, but it had slowed down by the time I got in there. But the hottest spot was we wanted to be on Hickam because that's where the Air Force girls was. Because Air Force girls weren't treated like Army and Marine girls.
Yeah,
I'll just say that.
Yeah.
They had full beds and bathtubs.
Now, before you got there, like back in the day, when I first got there the first time, dude, you know what used to be jumping, bro? Fucking Shafter.
Fort Shafter.
Fort Shafter used to be jumping, bro.
I used to have a chick on Fort Shafter.
That little club up there, cause see, they wasn't doing it no more.
Okay.
They wasn't doing it no more. Nigga, the club was beautiful. It was a round. It was on that hill. It was a round. The club was made round with big windows. You could look out on the whole bit. And man, it used to be jumping in that motherfucker, man. I tell you something that's gonna fuck you up. Nigga, Barber's Point used to be jumping. Because it was closed when you got there.
Yeah,
They had already shut it down. Nigga, Barber's Point used to be jumping.
Yeah.
Where else, man? Where
Pebble
else?
Beach, if you wanted to make that ride.
Yeah.
I got there so you was there before H3 was built.
Yeah.
And then you got there after H2, H3, and H1 was built.
Yep. I was there in 1990 to 1994.
Did you ever go up the Stairway to Heaven?
You know what? I never did that.
We did that. We was coming back from hooping on Wheeler.
Mm-hmm.
And I always listen.
So you did hoop and y'all went and did that?
Yeah, we was hooping
Your
on
fucking
Wheeler.
legs was fucking.
And we was riding by. Everybody sleep because we went out last
Yeah.
night. Listening to Erykah Badu ride back, and it's like, hey man, you know when you ride by, you see the line.
Yeah.
Hey man, let's do that shit. They're like, fuck it. So we pulled over at the bottom and did that 2.5 hours up.
Yeah.
Got up there, didn't have no markers, didn't have no spray paint, didn't have nothing to leave.
Yeah.
This was before camera phones.
Yeah.
Couldn't take a bunch of pictures. But we sitting up there now. If you walk up, you look back, it's the craziest view.
It's the craziest view. But I did Diamond Head a couple times though.
Now Diamond Head was a motherfucker. I didn't fuck with Diamond Head.
You ain't never go to
I
that?
never did. I did Hanama Bay.
Oh yeah,
cool.
of course I did that.
Because we had met some girls walking. Because every weekend in Hawaii, somebody's on vacation. Please believe
Yeah.
We went to Hanama Bay with these girls that swore they worked for NASA. I'm like, ain't no way y'all dumbass girls work for NASA, but okay. We kicked it. So nobody put out.
Yeah.
But the zoo was down there. I went to a couple of luau's. The Masons used to have, they march every year.
In the park down there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I became a Mason from Kaneohe Bay Lodge number 2 back before it was Hawaii District.
Yeah, I was Cosmopolitan Lodge number 1.
So you knew Shaq.
Yeah.
You knew well, you had to know.
Shaq's still out there, ain't he?
Shaq's still out there. Wood Paul still out there.
He still married the old girl, the Asian chick?
I don't know. Last time we talked, we just talked.
Yeah.
I ain't asked somebody the
Yeah.
situation. I know his son Hassan. Cause I was like, I'm looking at Hassan on the Heat. Like, is that your son? Cause Shaq could hoop too.
Yeah.
Shaq used to come out there and play ball with us. I played all Navy in Hawaii for like 3 years straight. Then I went to the ship because I did me getting to Hawaii. I did 5 years on the ship. Did 4.5 years in a bad marriage. Got to Hawaii, got a divorce, and I was living in the barracks. Like, yo, this is my first time as an adult.
Bruh.
You know, living in the barracks. Every morning I would come to quarters, and then you know how you sit around the quarters, everybody sitting around, what you do last night?
Yeah.
And they sit around me like, nigga. All these niggas married. They're looking at me like, for real?
Nigga.
For real? Like, man.
I got divorced. Shit, I heard that. Shit, tell them. Tell them, Queen. Gather their ass up, Queen. Tell them your crown tilt, but it don't fall off. I know that's right. Got you raising your voice. Hey, they got ears, but they don't work. Well, I was over there, man.
Everybody got divorced when they was over there.
And dude, that was my first time being back single in years, bro.
Right.
And nigga, I was like a dog off a leash. I ain't gonna even
5
lie,
years
man.
on the ship is almost like stationed overseas.
Yeah.
2 deployments, 3 workups. Then you go to Hawaii. That's overseas. Then I came back to Mayport in 2003 when I was on the Spruance, and we decommed that. So we was going again.
Yeah.
For 2.5 years. They was on workups and the decom crews.
What's your best command that you think back fondly about?
I was the nigga on the Spruance.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. In 2002, in 2000, I got busted down from a Frock E5 to an E3. So I'm on K-Bay for 3 years trying to, get my rank and everything back in order. I ended up leaving there at 3rd class, but within that time frame, the high year tenure for E4 went from 9 years to 6 years to like 9 years to 8 years to like 6 years, all in like a 2-month period. So now I go to Spruance, 8 years in as an E4.
Yeah.
So I turned it up. Now I was on a late takeoff, which is a cruiser, which is very, very similar to a DDG. And I knew it, so I was the only nigga that was Coxon qualified because these niggas couldn't pass the second class swim test.
Yeah.
I knew the forecastle, I knew the anchor because it's the same as a cruiser. I knew the bridge, I knew how to drive. I was the only Coxon. I was LSC and safety qualified. I was safety on the rigs and everything. So when they had these drills, I'm always the first one there knowing what to do. I had 3 first classes, but I had a senior chief that like was the man. So he was like, yeah. You just stay good, we're gonna get you right. So in 04, I got capped.
Yeah.
I got it right here. If you look at this plaque, that was Junior Sailor of the Quarter, October 2004.
Okay.
I was just deep in it like that. And that was probably my, because military is an emotional high.
Yeah.
Once you decide to join in and play that early shit, play that creased out shit, play that on time and leadership shit, you locked in. And, sometimes you get awakened from that. Sometimes you get awakened from a marriage is an emotional high. The minute you say, hey.
Yeah.
Bitch, I ain't got to do what you say. Now the game is over.
Yeah.
It's like, so I would say that was my one, because I was working my ass off to try to get E5 so I wouldn't get higher tenure release type shit. So I was doing my thing, and I got offered a chance to go play all Navy again in 04. And I'm like, if I do that, that's another 6-month cruise I'm gonna miss, and I probably won't get ranked. Yeah. So I stayed on, and then Captain capped me and shit on White's inspection. So I'm gonna say to Oscar Austin, because I was the last person on there.
Yeah.
We did we do the decom, close down all the stations, and then you get the ship in. So it's me, the captain, and the BM1.
Yeah.
And I had to be the dude to go on the forecastle to break the line so I can sit the chafing chain out so they can tow the bitch out. So I had to ride it out for that. So that was probably my favorite. By the time I went to the Oscar Austin, because I went there for 2 years, went to the Oscar Austin, I was a DDG rather than the new joint. The Navy was different, because them old ships represent old Navy too. The niggas on there ancient too.
I always tell people I was in 2 different navies, and I'm appreciative. I was like, you had the Navy before 9/11, and you had the Navy after 9/11, and I came in 1990. So you got to understand, they went to zero tolerance for drugs and alcohol in '84. So,
zero tolerance, like you get caught. Because my dad was there, he told me.
So
we was at quarter,
you was doing
up,
everything. So you got to think. 84 to 1990, so them old heads with them old habits was still there. Still sneaking. Yep. So I remember being a youngster, and like nowadays, everything geared to keep the youngsters in line. I can tell you with 1,000% certainty, when I first came in, dude, the youngsters wasn't the problem. It was the goddamn chiefs and shit. Man. Nigga, they was so wild, bro. Bro,
First of all, they gave them bad BM2s to the chief.
God, my God. Dude, I can remember going to a little cookout in housing and being a youngster. I'm 19 or whatever, and then it be a room they tell you don't go in. And then you fuck around, walk around looking for the bathroom or some shit. Open that fucking room. Niggas be in there with snorting. Niggas be in there snorting, like fucking smoking weed. And I can remember, man, the OGs was so fucking goddamn wild back in the day, man. It's like,
they was on
what the fuck, bro? Dude, we used to have liquid lunches.
Oh, yeah.
Goofies. In our politics, in our media, in our regular life, it's come down to 2 choices. We either got to choose between sensitive pussies or dangerous dickheads. Those are our only choices. Are you serious? So I got to pick between the delusional and the deranged. So that's what you're telling me. This can't be real life. Like, where are the adults? So you mean tell me we have sunk so low to where me as an American citizen, so you mean that we are down to 2 choices? In 2023, in American society, we got to choose between 2 extreme groups of goofies? In our politics, in our media, in our regular life, it's come down to 2 choices. We either got to choose between sensitive pussies or dangerous dickheads. Those are our only choices. Are you serious? So I got to pick between the delusional and the deranged. So that's what you're telling me. This can't be real life. Like, where are the adults? So you mean tell me we have sunk so low to where me as an American citizen, my only choices are people who feel like everything is a social construct to be debated from their gender neutral safe spaces while on their mental health break? Or the entitled who sit around in rooms butt naked filled with nothing but guns and Donald Trump headshots as they pleasure themselves, using the tears of the less fortunate as lubricant? That's what you're telling me. Those are our choices. Well, thanks, but no thanks, but I'll be choosing logic. Logic all day for me. Give me a big bowl of steaming logic all damn day. I shall not be suppressing my common sense to appease these two extreme groups of goofies. Extremism is killing us, and I shall not be a victim.
The chief, hey man, y'all
They
come
used
to the
go
bar.
to the bar. Down
Yep.
in
Go
Mayport,
to the
they had a
bar.
bar right at the light.
Yep.
It was a strip club. They go in there getting their lunch.
Yep, and drink, and the chief would do it. Now you gotta understand, we working on a submarine, these $billion machines, dude. We would have a few beers, not enough to get you drunk, really, but we have a few beers, then go right back to the boat, start working.
Listen, man, the captain used to give old dudes to somebody that's a highlight. If you do a highlight, you the one that got the man overboard, come see me. He give you an old dudes.
Yeah.
Our captain kept old dudes. But
That shit was different back then, man.
If you go to a Navy house, you knew they didn't talk to you into having a party at your crib.
Yeah.
Now, you at the house, your girl there. They feed you shots left and right.
Yeah.
You at home, you can drink, you finna go to sleep.
Yeah.
And these niggas ain't drinking with you.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you passed out in your guest room.
Yeah.
Where your wife at?
Yeah, nigga. It
room
used to
full
happen.
of drunk sailors,
It used to
nigga.
happen. It used to happen.
And your wife out in the parking lot sucking
It
dick.
used to happen, bro. It used to happen, bro. I'm gonna tell you, man.
That's one of the
It
first.
used to happen.
I went out with a DC-1. DC-1 DeWalt. Shouts out to DeWalt. I hope you still doing your thing, man. But DeWalt was like, nigga, don't let nobody come to your house for no Navy parties,
man,
nigga.
I ain't used to have no Navy parties at my fucking house. And I had a rule. I just put a video up about it, talking about like, boundaries and shit. I mean, I had a nigga who had to bring me something, but I want home. And I told the nigga, cool, leave it in the mailbox. Nah, man, your wife there, I just take it to the door. I like, no, my nigga, put my shit in the mailbox, bro. And we got in the back and forth. And I remember telling that nigga, I said, man, I'm having a problem right now.
Hold it till I come get it, nigga.
Yeah, I'm having a problem right now with you not understanding what I'm telling you, bro. Don't go to my motherfucking door and I ain't there. I don't care because we friends, bro. Don't go to my door. And you had to do that, man.
Yeah,
To keep down bullshit.
Because
So there ain't be no misunderstandings.
because the Navy is full of people from everywhere.
Yep.
And these heathens, some of them come from group homes.
Yeah.
And you got a beautiful wife, man.
Yeah, man.
Your wife beautiful, man. You lucky,
Yeah, you
man.
better
You
watch
a lucky
that
man,
shit.
dog.
You better watch
You
that
You's
shit.
a lucky man, dog. She's a good one. You're like, what the fuck?
Man, yeah. nigga. You
what
say
Willie
one
D-
more good one. You
What
see a
Willie
good
D
one.
say?
Huh?
You may as well straight up say you want to fuck her.
Yeah. nigga. Man,
Willie D.
it's some dirty motherfuckers in the military, boy. I
Yeah.
seen some shit.
Because, a lot of these niggas be out here thinking I'm here to die.
Yeah.
So it's like whatever happens. But again, you talk about a nigga in the projects that go from having zero money, eating noodles for dinner, to having $4,000 a month.
I miss the abrasiveness and the lack of sensitive shit. Because you
Yes.
weren't allowed to be sensitive back in the day. Lord, I wish we can go back
Well,
to
my
that,
first
man.
deployment was
You
on
know?
was on Lake Takeoff. It was an all-male cruise.
Yeah.
And I know the difference because right after that cruise, we went in the yards and got outfitted for females.
Yeah.
And they had all them niggas sign up page 13. Like, listen, don't call these hoes bitches.
Yeah,
Don't
man.
be fucking these hoes. Don't touch them.
Yeah.
Don't good game them.
Every day, the military loses 22 veterans to suicide. To commemorate that, we do 22 push-ups for 22 days to show support. If you know a veteran, make sure they can talk to you. If you are a veteran and you need somebody to talk to, you can talk to me and you can talk to anybody, but definitely you can talk to me. And we're here to help. I'm here to help. It's a pressing issue, and we need everyone's support. So thank you in advance for your support to all of our veterans out here that may be dealing with emotional stress. Have a good one.
So yeah, I thought that was dope.
Yeah. That's cool.
So, sea stories, man. Today's Veterans Day.
It
the
is
Veterans
Veterans
Day.
Day, yeah. Is
Is
it today or is it tomorrow?
It's tomorrow, but this is like the
Yeah.
weekend. Because
Yeah.
this weekend, I normally go hang out with some old Navy dudes, and we
Mm-hmm.
meet up. This year they went to Houston, which we did Houston already.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel like going to Houston. But young cat came there. He told me I'm 23, and it just took me back to '99. I was like, man, at 23,
Yeah.
I was coming off my second deployment. You know what I'm saying? Like that's '99 right there. That ship,
Yeah.
Lake Takeoff. That's
Yeah.
1090. I said that's 23 years. That's when I was 23.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn. When I think about where I was at 23,
Yeah.
shit crazy.
Yeah, man. Them years blow by.
So tell me a C story.
We had this, in the military, you got ranking structure, right? But there's a term used in the military called dirtbag.
Oh yeah, we heard that word before.
And for people that don't know, a dirtbag is a piece of shit human.
A piece of shit human.
Yeah.
Uniform.
Uniform. He ain't got no character. He ain't got no integrity.
Don't ever get a haircut. Shave. Weak.
He does not
stank.
command respect at all. So we had this guy. He was second class. We called him Bullethead. Nobody gave Bullethead no respect. We didn't even call him by his name or pet house. Everybody called him Bullethead because he was a heavy-set white dude with a bald head. Head came to a point.
Whoa.
So we called him Bullethead. So Bullethead, this show you how insensitive, the military used to be back in the day, and I miss it. I miss it.
Before we had females.
Nigga, so Bullethead was going on leave. We were in Hawaii. Bullethead was going on leave, 30 days leave, and he vaguely mentioned the people that he was going to get married. Nobody gives a damn. This Bullethead, nobody cared about what Bullethead doing. Did anybody even notice he was gone? So Bullethead was gone, did his 30 days, and then when he come back, he pulls up. Back in the day, you had to check it back into the command. You had to physically come back in.
For leave.
From leave. You had to go to the command. No calling, you had to go in there. And so Bullethead gets dropped off by a cab, and he has his new wife with him. Well, the shop is like a plant. It's like a long corridor with a bunch of shops on each side here, upstairs, downstairs.
So you like walking through a long hallway.
Yeah, long hallway.
But
the hallway is big enough for a truck to fit through. You know what I'm saying? A truck could drive there. So we look down there, and somebody see Bullethead get out of the cab, and he has his wife with him. No. Well, the lady is big. Like? She was big as hell, dog.
She was
about 350 at about 5'5". She's a big girl.
She's a marble.
Bro, Bullethead gets out as in these insensitive moments. You gotta understand, I'm like 19, 20. I'm like a E2, E3. And somebody yells out, Bullethead's back off leave and he has his new wife and she's a fatty. Nigga, and that shit echoed all the way, all over the building, bro.
Somebody said that from behind closed doors.
But from around they screamed it. And so everybody in the shop started poking their head out, watching this dude walk down with his wife, who was a large chick.
Talk about the walk of shame.
The walk of shame. Now, the wife is none the wiser. She just smiled. She's so happy. So
they said this before she got to
she got to the shop. And so, but everybody is looking at the other shops now. You got 17 Alpha poking their head out. The MRs looking. Everybody poking their head out looking. Dude, when she walked around that freaking corner, it was some shit off a movie, man. When I tell you bodies were on the ground, screaming.
They was rolling?
They were rolling at this lady, and she didn't even understand what was happening.
Hey,
she just was oh man, she didn't even know they were laughing at her. Yes.
Because black girl would be like, what the fuck
exactly. No, of course she was a white girl. Bullethead was white. Man, everybody was laughing, man, and I remember.
Bullethead catch it?
Of course he did, but he can't let on. He can't say nothing. That's his wife. He don't want to hurt her feeling, but he know what it is. That's why, and that's another reason why I wasn't that sympathetic, because you know that you work with some animals.
But that might be a dime. And remember, when you go to the military, you go from being a damn near homeless guy and living in efficiency to getting a couple dollars.
Hey, no. No. It was a rap city, son.
Oh, damn.
It was a rap city. And so I remember being young and not really knowing how to react, because, back in the day, the junior sellers wasn't the problem. It was the senior sellers. They were wild. They didn't
have a filter.
They didn't have, man, they was, man, they was wild, dude. And so I'm sitting there not knowing if I should laugh. I'm not really I'm just kind of in awe of what's happening.
How could you not laugh at this scenario when 99% of the situation is laughing?
I'm sniggling, but I'm not laughing. So senior chief and chief is trying to scramble to get out the office because they don't want to meet her. But they couldn't get their shit together before they came around the corner. Now they fucking trapped. So there's an office. The office sits 3. And then you had just senior chief, and then you had a production person that does pay work, like usually E5. And so there's a window, bullet head, and then there's a chair for guests to sit down, you know what I'm saying? And so bullet head came in there, and they sat down in that fucking chair, and senior chief and chief was in there, and when I tell you the whole shop was at that fucking window making faces at them, because Bullethead and his wife back was to the window.
Yeah. Oh,
everybody was making faces at Chief and seeing Chief. Dude, it was like some shit out of a fucking movie, man.
Oh, man,
Mother was so insensitive back then, bro. If that shit would happen today, man, heads would roll, man.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that should be on CNN, man.
You cannot haze, and you definitely can't haze nobody. But there was always a lot of dudes bringing them biggins on the ship, man.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know, you see a lot of people because again, you coming to the military from definitely somewhat being impoverished.
Yeah.
If you're coming from that scenario,
Yeah.
You the shit to a bitch in the projects.
Oh, yeah.
And really, you're a shit to a lot more than that. It just that's
Yeah.
the one you notice.
Yeah.
Because that's the one that you kind of identify with.
Yeah.
And man, first thing they do is get pregnant. Then you know, it's
Yep.
a lot of cheating that be going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I almost. I got a crazy story. This when I turned 20, I was in Jacksonville and I was stationed at. I was at. When my dad came up from Miami, we were stationed in Mayport, and we was down in Miami. I mean, he came up to Jacksonville to go out for my 20th birthday.
Happy birthday!
And he brought he brought his girl with him.
Yeah.
So we go to Jazzco, and a couple of dudes on the ship, like we was leaving. They tried to try my girl. One of the dudes on the ship grabbed her hand.
Yeah.
When I was walking, this is when I learned the lesson about walking through the club with your girl.
Oh,
like
yeah.
It's always gonna be a nigga pulling at her hand.
Yeah.
And it was one of the OSs on the ship. So I was like, I'm gonna kick your ass. So we get back to the ship the next morning for quarters, and he in the bird, we in the bird, and like, dog, what the fuck was that? Man, I was drunk. You know, all that to say, he stayed behind when we went on that fucking 99 deployment. 97 deployment, he stayed behind. And then, of course, when we left, he went over to my apartment and knocked on the door like, what's up?
Oh, my God.
So I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. She told me now, at 42, I wouldn't advise anybody to give a fuck about that because you don't know how that situation was. She might have gave that nigga the eye.
Yep.
Went in and decided to change it up.
Yep.
So should she get to you first?
Yep.
I mean, let me tell you my side of it before.
Okay, folks do some dirty shit.
So I said, I'm gonna kill that nigga. Because it ain't about her.
It's about disrespect to you.
We had this problem on the club, and you're gonna wait till we pull out. I think that's the dirtiest shit you can do to a nigga.
Yep.
Is wait till the ship pull out and then go try to fuck his old lady.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was gonna kill that nigga. So we come back, transfer to Virginia, do my 2 years in Virginia, 3 years in Hawaii. Come back, I get on the Spruant in Mayport for the decom deployment or whatever. So I'm walking around and I run into one of the dudes that was cool with him at Walmart. I was like, what's up, Reggie? What's good? He's like, oh, man, what's going on, man? Good to see you. I said, yo, we're good in that. Oh, man, he died, man. What? Come to find out Gooden died of cancer or something.
Oh, wow.
And in the parking lot, without missing a beat, I was like, man, because I was going to kill that nigga. Reggie looked at me like, man, something wrong with you, man. What's wrong with you, man? No, I was going to kill that motherfucker. And I kind of cut the conversation short after that. Because Reggie was my BM2 when I was a big seaman.
Yeah.
And we was all on the same ship, and he was tight with him. But I told Reggie, I said, you know, you talking all this shit on main deck, nigga. I'm going to catch you and your ugly-ass wife and them kids at Walmart and see how tough your ass is. And he was, hey, man, don't run up on me in motherfucking Walmart with that bullshit tape. But, I mean, I was still a little ghetto nigga.
Yeah.
Deck seaman, learning what BM2s are, and BM2s being the BM2s they were back on the all-male ship was different. You know, you like wake up, beat niggas up in the barracks. Yeah. In the berthing. Because that's the era I came up in. Then I went to shore duty and came back to a ship, and I was the lead BM2 on the ship. And I'm tossing them niggas around the berthing and shit. And, you know, it's like, yo, I went to the Spruant, so that's an old school ship, so it's kind of there. But it's like somebody told on me, man.
Yep.
They made it out to Berlin? We used to have Berlin wars. Gone.
Yep. Yep. Oh yeah, you couldn't do shit like that no more, dog.
What? No more Berlin war. It needs to be the best. And I'm gonna tell you, it was this Arab dude that came to the ship, and he was wild. He got caught up in the Berlin war. Then he just told on me.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I thought we was, no, nigga, ain't no haze. Not all the chiefs that made chief that was doing the last cruise.
Yeah. Yeah.
They looking at your ass at DRB like, nah, dog.
Yeah, we don't do that. Yep. Yep.
I'm like, but y'all niggas jump
Yep.
in.
Yep. Man, when I went my first ship compared to my last ship,
Navy just two different
it was
places.
2 different navies, bro.
They retired all them pirates.
When I tell you, nigga, them pirates, and that's what it was, bro. It was fucking pandemonium on my first ship. Niggas, and my first ship was a tender.
It was a oh,
Both, hey, yo, it was a tender. And
that's like most females.
Yo, I did two tenders, and I did 2 CB battalions. Those my 4 deployable, you know, when I was deployed. But my first ship compared to my last one, it was night and day, man. I used to always trip. I used to tell niggas all the time, the young niggas, I said, man, the fact that we out here on this fucking water and you don't hear nothing about nobody fucking no hoes and shit, you know, that is crazy.
Man, I used to fuck behind the ladder wells. I used to fuck on the gig. I'm a bossman. I had the gig, bro. Boy, I ain't gonna say those names, but goddamn, boy. Yeah, but those were the days. Somebody had to show you that shit. Fan room loving. It's a dude.
Give you that boom boom. I'ma take you to the fan room. Give you that boom boom. I just seen it in the child line. She was looking fine. Girl, think it's shot time. Stop the team mine. I know there's a difference in our rank. I bet I'm older than you think. Tryna get the details of my works in the soul. He told me, boy, you brand spanking new. Ain't no way I'm hollering at you. Ain't no way you going to the fan room. I just wanna get to know you. Already feel like I know you. Heard you work for supply. I can be that guy to give you that supply. Why you acting all shy? That's okay, baby, we can take it slow. I can go as far as you want me to go. Baby, just let me know. Let me take you to the fan room. Give you that boom boom. I'ma take you to the fan room. I'ma give you that boom boom.
On the internet, they made a song called "Let Me Take You to the Fan Room."
I'm gonna do a video about that nigga though. I ain't gonna even lie. That shit pissed me off. It was like I was back on HT1 again. I was sitting there like, you goofy ass nigga. I hope they yank that fucking chevron off your fucking. Like you need to be field day and goof ass nigga making videos on the ship. Nigga, that was it. That was unheard of. This nigga making a video on the fucking ship. Nigga, your whole career, they see you home tomorrow.
I mean,
nigga, you get kicked out tomorrow.
Did he have an ID plate in that bitch?
Oh, that shit, I seen that shit. I was like, what am I fucking watching?
I said, wow, I had to repost like this nigga did. I said, that's my song, first of all.
Yeah.
First of all, that's my song.
Yeah, the song was dope, but the fact that this nigga, he got the shit choreographed, nigga, on the ship, nigga, in uniform, nigga.
So what happens overseas, stays overseas.
Yeah.
You don't even know how many people was in a whole full-fledged, and then we know. We see these niggas walking off the ship till they wild.
Yep. Don't nobody say nothing.
Well, nobody say nothing. And the all-male ship was fun, and I don't think I could have did it without having that be my first command. Because I found out the difference in, you know, the mess decks was like sports, was like a locker room. And then when the females got on there, it was like a Applebee's.
Yeah. Yep.
Niggas was on dates. But it was good to see your all-male ship because when you go out to port, we all posseed up, and it was a different level of conflict back then.
Yeah.
Man, you
was a gang, nigga.
You was a gang. We the Lakers. We coming from. we the football team from America. That was the time. Then you know now you go on there and niggas is in love, man. They leaving the ship. They going shopping like nigga. Don't you know you married back in the States, nigga? Why y'all out here going shopping like y'all in France? Oh, we are in France. Let's see, there wasn't no cell phones back then.
Yeah.
Wasn't no cameras, no phone camera. Cause you see, the only reason I got an iPhone was for my last deployment because I knew you could use them overseas.
Yeah.
Man, they be showing them pictures. Man, I went parasailing in the French Riviera in 1999. First of all, if you've been to Villefranche, you pull in, we anchored out on a buoy. So I'm the bosun mate on the buoy, hooking the chain up to the buoy.
Yeah.
To look at this fucking beautiful sight in this clear water and this giant ass ship standing 45 feet over my head.
Yeah.
It's like an amazing scene.
Intimidated. Yeah.
Nobody took that picture though. That's the perfect picture.
Yeah.
Then I go parasailing, and it's like the boat pulled me up and had me dragging in the sky on the parachute. I'm like, dog, there's no evidence of this shit anymore. Nobody had a camera. But I think
that is my one regret. That's my one regret about the Navy. I did not take enough pictures.
And I had a camera full of pictures when we went to Rome. And I took pictures of the Colosseum and everything. And the deck seamen on the ship hated me so much. They called me up on main deck while I was using my personal laptop in the hangar. And they stole my laptop with all my pictures on it.
Wow.
I said, you motherfuckers at quarter looking at, we out to sea, nigga.
Wow.
One of you motherfuckers did it, and you're right here. And I was like, I can't, I was like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if I should be mad and voice it. But when you got to be the BM2 on the ship, man.
Yeah.
You gonna make some enemies, especially if you got other ones posseing up. So being a bosun man, I'm the person got to wake everybody up. I got to force the issue on everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got to come back and say, we ain't getting out of here at 1600. We want to paint the starboard side, goddammit. Them niggas stole my motherfucking laptop, and I had some of the best pictures on it, videos and everything.
Oh, that's good shit.
But like I got a cruise book from the Spruance in 04 when I went on that deployment cruise. We decom that joint. A decom cruise is cool. The last port was Naples when they had rebuilt Naples. Naples had been rebuilt to where it was just one base. I don't know if you've been to Naples.
No.
You was West Coast?
Yeah. You have been to Hong Kong?
No, I haven't been to Hong Kong.
That was amazing.
So you hit Australia, Japan,
Malaysia, Singapore, that whole shit. Russia, China.
Yeah. So like my barber cake over there, I got a patch for every country I went to. And I bought a cape, had the sides taken off, had it tapered in a little bit, had my logo embroidered on there, and I just went online and started buying all these patches. All these patches. See right over there? All these patches from every port we hit, ships I was on. And I just made that shit. Now, each patch costs like $10. That shit probably, that's about
Amazon?
Amazon patches, yeah.
So what you just put in? Patches? Like, Navy patches?
Yeah,
or
country patches.
Okay.
Now, you can go look up Navy patches and they're going to have a bunch of shit pop up. But you can look up war conflict patches and they'll just bring up all the ones. So, like when I wanted to get a hat, like this the patch that was on our hats. You remember them patches?
Yeah.
You can barely find them, and that's a $15 patch. Just like these.
Shit, you gonna make me goddamn go on Amazon. I know you just put in
Latex
conflict patches.
Some of them I got from the decon, like that Spruance patch, you might be able to find it. But I got that, they was giving them out. We used to have to wear them on our coverall. Yeah, get you a Letterman jacket and just make your own cruise jacket with everywhere you've been on it. That was the plan, because I didn't get one for that 04 cruise. So they pulled out the budgeting, because it was decomming. And they got all that shit on there. You getting up there tonight?
Wife's gonna take me out tonight.
Oh, that's good. Are they giving out them free meals yet?
Yeah, but I don't know where.
So was it that day or the weekend?
I don't know. I'm probably run to before I go up there, I grab me something. I might go to Chick-fil-A, and because Chick-fil-A always do something every Veterans Day.
They didn't put a fucking Whataburger by my house. I said the devil is a lie. I'm like, shit. And the only thing about it is that line is long. Yeah. They doing a line like Chick-fil-A though, and it's getting its respect. It's definitely getting its respect to be over here in this side of town and shit because, you know, if you had to be stationed in Florida, I guess Texas got it. Well, I don't know where they got them at. Like they got Carl's Jr. They got Carl's Jr.'s in California and shit, but then they got Hardee's here. And again, that's just some food shit.
Better.
Huh?
Carl Jr. seems better.
And I think, and again, I only went to one when I was in Hawaii. You know what I'm saying? But then, shit, Hardee's is another one. I started smoking herb. First of all, I didn't start smoking until I got out the Navy. So I get out the Navy. It's 2015. And my brother like, look, he out in Cali doing comedy. So he like, I say, nigga, I'm about to take 2 weeks out in LA to kick it with you since I'm, because after I get done with this 2 weeks after my military retirement, I'm getting on the grind as a barber. So before I go from working to entrepreneurship, I did 2 weeks in Detroit and I did 2 weeks in LA. And when I went out there with my brother, taking me around to them clubs when he was getting started and shit.
How long he was in the Navy?
My brother didn't go.
He
Never went. That nigga went to Wayne State University, played basketball on a basketball scholarship in Detroit, and got out, fucked around in the D at a couple plants. And then he called me, I was in the Navy, he was like, yo man, I think I'm finna go out to LA and do comedy. I said, nigga, do that shit. Do that shit. Cause I was like, you know, at the time he was in that limbo. You know, you go to college, you train to be a student your whole life. You get out, it's like, what I'm gonna do? So I see him in Detroit working at the plants, getting that plant money or whatever. But you still a jock. And I think when he told me comedy, I immediately said, do that shit. Hell yeah. I never thought about myself doing it because at the time, I was like, nigga, you need to do something.
Yeah.
Go do that. That'd be great because, you know, young Jim and I get out here and put his grind on. And he came out here, he said he was sitting in a crowd at an open mic. And Sexy Marlowe was the host. Who was that? She's a comic. You don't know who that is, Sexy Marlowe? Well, she's been on a few shit. She's in run with Cat Williams. And she's been out here at a couple spots. I actually saw her at the spot not too long ago. And I remember that story. He's like, she came up and was like, this nigga right here said y'all lame and he funny than everybody. We finna give him the mic and if he ain't funny, I want y'all to boo his ass.
Nigga.
And that nigga got the mic and went on stage.
But ain't that him right there in the Navy shirt?
Yeah. What Navy nigga do you think for the pose of the damn utility shirt?
Yeah.
A Navy brother. He took my shirt, that's my shit, and just put it on and had it tapered up and did a comedy flyer in it. And so I just took that and I made a flyer because that's the show I put on for him.
Oh, okay.
He was like early in the game. He was getting booked for shows. He didn't quite have the flight connect being from LA. And he was like, I said, well, this is what we'll do. We'll put on a show. Now this is 08. Wait a minute, 09, 10, 11, 12, 11. I didn't put the date on, that's crazy, but it's like 11. And I'm like, because he started making shirts. Well, he started the shirt game. Straight up. Some chick he fucked took his picture and did a silhouette of it and put it on a t-shirt. Like his t-shirt silhouette. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he was like, so when I came to visit him, she put it on a couple t-shirts too. So he hooping it. He said, man, I got my picture on my shirt, hooping in it, and these niggas hating type shit. And I'm like, yeah, so this is right around the time you start doing comedy. Let me make sure I got up under there. Yeah, he was like, yeah, man, I said, man, you should sell it. Man, I ain't selling my shit like that. I don't know if these niggas wearing up my, this is before the t-shirt game popped off. I'm like, nigga, at least if you sell them for $20, when you go do shows, you sell that shirt, that's at least a dub. Like that.
Yeah.
So he was like, man, nah. I said, all right. So I was like, record your shit? Because I went to a comedy show in Virginia, and the nigga just recorded his shit on DVD and gave it and was selling it. I was like, nigga, this funny. And he just sitting in the room with like 8 niggas cracking jokes and they laughing.
Yeah.
And it was his little shit, because comedy is not boring. And it's never bad. Because everybody got their own humor. So you can listen to anybody do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I see what you're trying to do with it. Yeah. And it was decent.
Yeah.
But Virginia Beach had a house of comedy, and I would go there to see all the comedians. Eddie Griffin, George Wilborn, Shirley Underwood. These are the people I saw at the Virginia Beach House of Comedy.
Yeah.
So I would tell him, like, nigga, you need to do that. He didn't think it was a bright idea, so whatever. Fast forward, I'm like, look, we'll do a show here in Virginia around August. Get your name running through here, and then come back around Thanksgiving and do a bigger show and make more money. Now, this is 2011. I'm just coming out of I'm in the military trying to help my brother make a couple dollars. But at this point, he probably open mic paid. He ain't really giving up that much bread. And I'm realizing how that works now.
Yeah.
And he like, yeah, man. So he comes out here to perform that show, and he didn't bring no merch. He said, man, I'm not coming all the way out here to sell t-shirts. I said, nigga, you can make an extra $400 if you just sell one to everybody that bought a ticket. That didn't ever happen. So anyway, we go back to LA, and now he do shirts everywhere he go.
Take you to the fan room, give you that boom boom. I'ma take you to the fan room, I'ma give you that boom boom. It's my first day, I'm a new check-in. Kinda nervous if I'm gonna fit in. I was walking in the P-way and got lost. All of a sudden I ran into a goddess. She a first class with a fat ass. Couldn't catch a name. Damn, I should've asked. Wonder if she's free tonight.
Now, this video had a little technical difficulties, and I don't know if y'all caught it, but this has been a great interview. My man Marvin, he's gonna be back, because I just blazed. He ain't had a haircut like this. We in here having a good conversation.
Nice.
Two Navy dudes can get together and talk like we were stationed on the same ship, because and we was in the same time frame, so it's crazy. But my man Marvin Hunter on everything: TikTok, Threads, Instagram, Facebook, Christian Mingle,
Cash App, nigga.
Cash App.
Same as my goddamn
DirtySluts.com. Anything you want, my man got a page on there, and he be talking this shit. Look for him on all his videos and shit. What in the wild world of retarded shit is going on here? You know, anything.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This has been a pleasure to have my man come through and get blazed. This has been another episode of Game Time. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Don't forget to come again, like, share, subscribe, comment, leave a comment, leave a question. Until next time.
You ain't getting no back, boy, you oughta be ashamed. You ain't tryna double up, we ain't on the same page. I got hoes tryna fuck, and some tryna set the play. Keep pose on top for niggas tryna test they faith. All the stake and loss, it got me feeling out of shape. I balance it out by getting off weight. Niggas bound to fall out if we talking about pay. You better find a route if you tryna paper chase. I'm all about my Benjamins, Reggie Wright. I done had to deal with too many bookings in my life. That's why nowadays I gotta keep my circle tight. I hate to have to pop another nigga tryna slide. Head on the swivel, shit could get critical. When you out here, you gotta move like you invisible. Move like a boss, don't let no pussy shit tickle you. Switch it up too, don't come off that predictable. Pimpin' ain't dead, bitch, I'm living proof. Louis robe on, counting bands in my living room. Tryna get this dope gone, that's the only thing to do. My fiend tryna hit the sauce and ask me to bring it through. Look at what we made it through, still making major moves. Real niggas fuck with me because my shit relatable. Fairy tale rap, get no plays in my vehicle. Capping like that on the track should be criminal. SGMG on the general. Keep all that lame shit to a minimum. You supposed to stack it up first before you spin it, fool. He blew it all anyway, that was typical. I love the ball, but I don't play no sports. OG, baby, you ain't dealing with a dork. Don't pull up short, make sure you got it all. You know I'ma score, we tryna win it all. Gold trophies run our necks, I don't want it for the flex. But to show these pussy niggas I ain't settling for less. Check, got the fucking check, counting money feel like sex. Gotta be a real nigga tryna earn my respect. You see me getting mines, nigga. to get it back too. Lemon butter lobster tail with cried raccoons. Wash it down with champagne, then it's back to the loot. Ride with a G, I can show you what that money do. Penthouse suite, she in love with the view. Sip too much clique, I be feeling immune. Finna turn it up, put Patron in the view. If you tryna live this life, gotta know how to move. You ain't getting no bag, boy, you oughta be ashamed. You ain't tryna double up, we ain't on the same page. I got hoes tryna fuck, and some tryna set the play. Keep pose on tough for niggas tryna test they faith. All the steak and lobster got me feeling out of shape. I balance it out by getting off weight. Niggas bound to fall out if we talking about pay. You better find a route if you tryna paper chase.